Assalamu alaikum and kia ora from Arrowtown in the Queenstown district, famous for being one of those places where there was a gold rush. Yet to sort of find out the finer details, but in the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s I'm guessing, and we're here at the Lake District Museum, and we'll go and have an explore. I have been here before some years ago, but it'll be good to check out the museum, learn a little bit more about the history of this part of the world, where people came and they struck gold and came for various endeavors, and some made it, others didn't. It's quite a amazing history for this part of the world. So let's go and have a look. So we're going to go into the museum. It's about $12 an adult, $10 for senior citizens. I'm not sure whether photography is allowed inside, but you really want to just come and have a look yourselves. All right, well, let's go. Press your own dollar too. That was the Lakes District Museum in Arrowtown. $12 for an adult, $10 for a senior citizen, and probably took about an hour to explore comfortably, and well worth the visit, I reckon, to contribute into the local economy, as well as learn about the history of the local region, with the gold rush, and where people were coming from, the type of difficulties they experienced, what they did for entertainment, and the issues experienced by the local community, I guess, with crime and hooliganism. Cool. So here we're gonna go explore some more of Arrowtown, and then we'll go from there. Cool, here we go. So here we are at the old Chinese settlement in Arrowtown, and the story talks about like a resilient bunch of people that had you know, come here to make money, not to settle, but to make money and then return home, and the hardships that they had to endure, the difficult conditions that they lived in. And one particular person was a guy that opened up a store, coming in from America and some other place. Then he's come to Otago, and he's set up the store over here. I mean, that's entrepreneurship. Lum's store, heart of the Chinese community. Not just a store, but a community hub. Stocking flavors a home, of course, along with the ginger, teas, pickled lemons, medicines, but also opium. It was a business and social center His literacy in both English and Chinese enabled him to transact business deals and serve as an interpreter. Was the Arrowtown Chinese settlement's last store. When it closed after Alim's death, so did the heart of the Chinese community. The building was restored in 1986 as the only remaining 19th century Chinese store of the Southern Goldfields era. So he obviously sold from here, and he lived here too. Okay, bank office. Wow, what was this guy doing? We had a bank. Some remedial works going on. So unable to sort of walk inside, but he's built himself a pretty posh. It's a pretty fancy residence, isn't it, for that time of history?
Store.
Yeah.
Probably was, yep.
Yep. Must have been pretty wealthy in comparison to the others. Oh, good work. All right. Well, there you go. Even the tradie doesn't know so much, but it's not his job to provide a history lesson. Imagine if he was answering everyone's questions, then oh look, and then a lavatory with no door, and maybe what do they call those? The dun houses or something like that. Long house, long drop house. Seeking wealth and honor, a bit of history. Invited but unwelcome. A life apart, made bearable by kinship.
And then they said, well,
The passing years, what became of the gold seekers? Oh, it looks pretty basic. A tin shed. So it got cold then. Physical remains reconstructing the past. Yeah, these might just be reconstructions, I'm not sure. Perhaps all they had was the stone floor, and they've just reconstructed the rest of the exterior. Reconstructing the past. 16 to 20 permanent residents. Actual number would have fluctuated. And here's at least an excavation of one building. Chinese gardens, feeding the community. Yeah, the land. Neat gardens cut into the sloping hillside. Oh yeah. Oh, another building. Yeah, obviously it doesn't look too old. Some building there. Gardens over here, I guess. Why a sloping garden? That's really interesting. Yeah, apparently there's a sloping garden. That's what they did over there. Built the garden into the slope to feed the community with. For why? Who knows? Tin Pin Hut. Gums Hut. Looks so small. Just enough room for your stores, for a bed to sleep on. That's all you really needed, right? In those days. No lazy boys, no PlayStations. Same again. I mean, this is probably a reconstruction with perhaps just a floor having been excavated. Well, there you go. There's the town of Arrowtown. I'm sure there's much more to do here, except for the besides the museum. Obviously the real fruit ice cream, good value, $7-8, $6-8 for a small or a large. And then come check out the Chinese settlement. Something across the river on that side. Not sure what that is. Kind of looks like paper bags, or I don't know, or that they're reforesting something there. Mashallah, look at this. It's not snowing because it's not winter, but instead you've got this magical scene here, a reenaction of what it might look like in winter with snow instead of whatever this is. Mashallah, mashallah. The lupins, the dupins. Cool, well there you go. I think this is the second outro I'm about to do. I'm gonna say that's Arrowtown for you. I think, you know, we've been here a couple of times, but we haven't checked out this side of the township. Looking at the old Chinese settlement and the creek. You know, this is probably where they were mining for gold. You know, just never knew like where it might be. Where were they digging? Where were they mining? And that's it, this little creek here. So not some gigantic river, but just this little creek here. Cool, there's many walkways and trails here that one could explore if you're into that sort of thing. And until next time.